Competition Ready is a feed specifically designed to help aid horses' weight gain and energy supply. Within the feed there are some main nutrients to help aid with the horse's performance, such as fibre, oil and protein.
Fibre is a complex carbohydrate which is made up of beta-glucose chains, otherwise known as cellulose. In Competition Ready there is 10.4% of fibre. Fibre is indigestible, therefore in the process of digestion it is fermented in the hindgut of the horse, specifically in the cecum of the large intestine. It takes approximately 72 hours to be fermented. Fibre is important for maintaining regular gut and bowel movements. Research done by Karen Richardson, shown in the Journal of Equine Veterinary Science, shows evidence that high-energy fibrous feeds help reduce the adverse health effects associated with high-starch diets.
Protein is made up of an amino acid group and a carboxyl group. Between the amino acids there are peptide bonds which hold them tightly together. 13.3% of this competition mix consists of protein. Protein is an important nutrient as it aids the growth and repair of tissues and muscles. In the horse's digestive system, protein is digested in the stomach, which contains hydrochloric acid.
Within the feed there is also an oil content of 7.9%. Fats are made up of glycerol and fatty acid chains. There is one molecule of glycerol and 3 fatty acid chains, which form a triglyceride. Fats within the body provide the horse with slow-releasing energy and also helps with the condition of the horse's coat.
A study completed by Bamford shown in the Veterinary Journal shows evidence that a high-starch diet shows reduced insulin sensitivity across breeds compared to the high-fat diet. This means that the horses on the high-fat diet should have normal blood glucose levels, whereas the horses with the high-starch diet will have less control over the blood glucose levels due to the reduced insulin sensitivity.
There are a variety of ingredients within Competition Ready, some of which are soya hulls, soybean meal, molasses, oats, micronized maize, micronized barley and rice bran. Selected these ingredients for our feeds for various reasons. For example, the soy hulls and soybean meal have a high content of lysine, which is one of the most important amino acids, along with threonine, which is also present in our ingredients. This means that the protein content in our feed is better for your horse. It contains these essential amino acids which are not produced in the diet and therefore need to be supplemented into the horse's
We have
diet.
also managed to pack a high amount of energy of 14.5 megajoules of digestible energy per kilogram to help keep your horse's energy levels up while they are training or competing. However, this energy doesn't all come from starch. In fact, we have sourced more energy from fats and oils to make sure that this feed doesn't make horses fizzy. This means that in comparison to other competition mixes, we have a much lower starch levels, allowing the horses to have a slower release of energy for them to last. We use rice bran to get more energy as this has a
You tend to find that a lot of competition horses get put off their feeds and are no longer interested in eating their meals. Well, this feed will help to keep condition on horses that are difficult to feed. This is due to the high energy content in the feed, which will aid with the condition and energy levels of the horse to ensure that your horse can maintain condition throughout the competing season.